In this video, I will show you how to import and verify your mesh into Substance Painter. So now we are in Substance Painter, and as you can see here, you can just go to File, New, and you will just select a new template. And when you will select the new template, so here I will just go into the right folder, and like this, here we were into source files and into export and into our export section. So we'll choose the low poly here and we will just open here. Okay, so for the rest we will just keep here the same values that we have. Document resolution at 2048, it's far enough for what we have to do, and we will just export. We will just click on OK, and it should give us here the object with the two layers, the Canon metal and the paint layers that we have here, that we did create before. So here it's the 2D view, you can paint into 2D view as well, and here is the 3D view, you can paint into the 3D view too. So how it works basically with the 3D view, here you can manage your views directly to have, for example, 3D, 2D, to have a perspective or orthographic view. You know that me, I prefer to work with orthographic. I found it easier to manage. You can manage here some constrained rotation or free rotation as you want. And here, if you want to just change your view, it's not like Blender yet, you use the middle mouse here. You will just use everything with Alt key into Substance Painter. So here you will see that my shortcuts will appear here. Like for example, if I make a Alt left click here to turn, you will see it, or Alt middle click, you will see it as well. So Alt left click lets you turn around your model. So everything with Alt will manage a 3D view. Alt middle click will manage to grab the view just like that, okay? And Alt left click will just zoom in, zoom out, and it will work with the scroll of the mouse as well, okay? So the goal here, like I say, how to verify your model or how it will work. The goal here is to see if you don't have artifacts or maybe strange shape somewhere, or maybe inverted normals, and yeah, just check that now. It's better to see it now in case. And yeah, just verify this. We will do the same kind of verification after baking the textures. Sometimes you will have to export your model again and do two times your import to be sure. But if you have some dark areas or maybe some space that is filled with other things, you have to come back into your export options. And here everything seems good, nothing really to complain about. We have our model that we did export. We have here our two layers, the Canon metal, the paint. So everything seems working well. To introduce you a little for the interface of Substance Painter, if you really don't know this software. So this software is really powerful and well done. As I told you, here the 3D view, here the 2D view. Here you have the texture set list, so you can select here whatever set you want, and after you will add some layers inside. It's a little like Photoshop. For people who knows Photoshop, you can work with layers and add some layers, and it works with a non-destructive workflow. So it's really better, because for example, if you have to texture in Blender, usually it works only with one layer, and it's a pain, really. So I hope Blender will improve on that later, but for now Substance Painter is really a must-have if you want to work seriously with 3D, especially with hard surfaces objects. So for here we have the layers, as I said. Here you have some properties into the tool that you will select. Here you will have all the resources that you can use from your project. So by default already Substance Painter has a lot. I really like grunges, for example, into Substance Painter. They are really well done. A lot of nice materials, tools and brushes that are available as well. So we will discover some during the process of texturing. And here you have the tools that you can choose. Okay, so how to select the tools that you will have, the size, the flow, the stroke opacity, so a little like in Photoshop for the rest. So yeah, really good software there, and we will see how to bake the textures from the high poly mesh to the low poly mesh that we have here into the next video.